Hello and welcome to the Aposta-Sea, the place where you can find recommendations of excellent X-Cult content in a sea of media. I'm your captain, Jonathan, aka Exwitnessawake. Today I have 3 great recommendations which can be found on Facebook, Spotify, and right here on YouTube. The first recommendation, as I mentioned, is found on Facebook. Let me bring that up on my screen. Bam, there we go. As far as I can tell, the group was first created by Rodney Allgood back in May of 2017. Presently, there are over 9,000 members to this private group. Rodney has himself listed as a motivational speaker, inspirational poet, and performance coach. His motto is, "There is nothing ordinary about any human being who recognizes and utilizes the gifts that they were given." Since this is a private group, I want to respect the privacy of others, so I won't be sharing too much visually. This group, as it mentions, is for ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who want to move past their shared challenges, disappointments, and hurts, and towards a brand new, fulfilling, happy, and empowered life. It's your daily fix of inspiration right here. So the reason I'm bringing out this group is because last week I was feeling kind of down. There were some things going on regarding my mom. If you want to know about that, you can check out my channel, Exwitnessawake, where I just posted that last Friday. In any case, as I mentioned, I was feeling quite down, and there was some information that I found on this site, the Empowered Minds, Empowered Ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. I guess I should actually mention the name of it, even though it's on the screen. But anyway, so basically what happened is, of course, my mother's shunning me, and this post, I don't remember the exact wording, but essentially it just led me to remember that I'm being shunned, but I don't have to shun in return. I can talk if I want to. So it just encouraged me to do something positive and brought me out of that sort of down place I was in. So I do recommend that if you are a former Jehovah's Witness, this would be a good group for you to gain some inspiration and to gain some assistance. What's the word I'm looking for? Support. It's just all around good for you. So that's recommendation number 1 from Facebook. Our number 2 recommendation comes from Spotify and other podcatchers like Apple Podcasts. So let's just go ahead and bring that up on the screen. There we go. This one is a podcast, as I mentioned. It is Escape Leaving Hell Behind. And this is an interview podcast where Annie, an ex-Mormon, interviews people who have escaped from various cults. In fact, about a year ago, Annie kindly interviewed me. And this was the first time I had ever been interviewed by anyone, so it was a little different. I'm getting a little more comfortable as I go along with talking on camera or on mic. It was a little strange at the time. It was a lot of takes to get it right because of my nervousness. But in any case, so Annie, she noticed early on that people from various high control groups, they can really relate to each other. And even though they come from varied backgrounds. So the interviews on her podcast, sorry, let me try that again. So the interviews on her podcast vary in length, but seem to be averaging about 30 minutes, which is great for most commutes. So if you happen to be into audio stories, consider giving Escape Leaving Hell Behind a listen. I do recommend it. Of course I do, because this is a recommendation segment. Anyway, recommendation number 3 comes from YouTube. Now, as this channel is obviously pretty new, it's only a few weeks old, and we have just but a few followers. So any YouTube recommendations are probably going to sound like a high school freshman talking up a junior or senior basketball player. Pretty much everybody's going to know about them. But if you don't know about them, you're welcome. Let me go ahead and... Well, actually, I'm going to talk about it first. So, If you've ever heard these words, then you know who I'm talking about. Thanks for stopping by on YouTube. He's known as XJW Curious, but his friends call him Pete. Yes, XJW Curious. Bring it up here. He's pretty good size. He's got about 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a bit more than me, to say the least, or this, or us, I should say, because this isn't just my channel. So Pete, or XJW Curious, recently celebrated a year of doing XJW content. And Pete's videos, they come regularly. They have a simple but dependable template and are well thought out. Pete was raised as a Catholic, but became a Jehovah's Witness in his youth, and he's been out of the organization for a long time, and he has lots to say and expose about the Watchtower. So I hope that you'll give him your support. Now, in fact, I hope that you will give support to the scores of fine YouTube channels that expose the corruption found in high control groups like Jehovah's Witnesses and the LDS Church. I can tell you that anyone who has taken the time, the effort, and expense to create a YouTube channel, form a Facebook support group, launch a podcast, or any other form of activism, they don't do it because they're bored. They do it because they care. They do it because they don't want the things that they've personally experienced or observed to happen to people just like you or your family. So if you happen to come across a channel you like, give it a follow. Share it with others. Help spread the word. So I guess that will be it for this week. And let's go back to just me. I want to thank you for stopping by. Please like and share and subscribe. This isn't the only video found on this channel. There's lots of different content that you will see going forward that I hope that you will enjoy. And it looks like it's time for me to go. So I better get back to work. And just remember what Dory said. Just keep swimming. Okay, bye. Gotta catch the boat. Nah, just kidding.